Goes to Old Forge. Both teams undefeated. Vikes are 5-0. Devils also have yet to lose. Vikes working out here today. They can clinch at least a tie for first place with a victory.
It's a very, very big game for us as far as the division is concerned. We're both undefeated at 5-0, and the winner automatically goes into the driver's seat. And the loser more or less has to count on someone else dumping the winner of tomorrow's game. It's a big game, and it's a natural rivalry for us. It's a big game every year for us, and our kids are looking forward to it. I'm sure both teams will be ready.
No changes in this week's college basketball poll.
In the last couple of weeks, they are 6-0 and the only unbeaten team in the Northern Division. Vikings of Riverside became that only unbeaten team in the Lackawanna League's Northern Division race last night with a 75-54 victory over the Blue Devils of Old Forge. Sid Michaels has more on a Riverside team that is now 6-0 in league play.
3 weeks ago, when preseason Lackawanna League favorites were mentioned, the Riverside Vikings were not discussed. But today, one day after beating Old Forge, Coach Dave Mackart's team is alone at the top. They're the only unbeaten in the division.
We started out and we got a big upset to start the league, and it's just snowballing. It's just one game after another, and they're getting more and more confident. They realize that if they continue to play well every game, it's gonna take a very, very good team to beat us.
The Vikings have defeated some pretty good teams along the way, teams like Valley View, Honesdale, and Old Forge. And each of those wins came on the road.
This team is assumed in a very unusual character that we play extremely well on the road. And we played Monday night against O'Hara and had a good game against a good team. And that was probably, no doubt about it, that was our best home game we've had all season.
With an unbeaten record and first place, it may be hard to believe the Vikings can get better, but their coach feels they can.
The kids are finally realizing that, you know, they have a really almost unlimited potential, and they're starting to work hard, but yet also enjoy the game, and it's contagious.
It's been a while since basketball has seen this kind of success at Riverside, but the 1986 version of the Vikings are making their fans and their opponents stand up and take notice. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports.
The defending Division III shooting Friday and tonight, we have gotten 2 games, one at the wire. And that's the first time it's happened for us in the last 4 years.
That's great.
Big night of basketball. It was the Vikings of Riverside against the Chiefs of Lakeland tonight for the Lackawanna League's Northern Division Championship at the CYC in Scranton. When it was over, the final read Riverside beating Lakeland. It was 41-40. Now some of the highlights from tonight's title showdown. Leading by 5 points after the first quarter of play, the Vikings of Riverside built that margin to 7 points on this jump shot by Bill Nash. The Lakeland Chiefs then roared right back as Pat Walton, working the lane, hits a pair. That cut the margin to 5. And then Tim Lutz on the steal and the solo break for 2. And just like that, the Riverside lead was trimmed back to 3. Trailing by 1 point late in the fourth quarter, Riverside called on Dom Preston, and number 12 hit this shot to make it 37-36. Pressure shot by Pat Walton with 1:15 left. Baseline turnaround jump shot falls. He was fouled, and Lakeland led Riverside 39-37. With 30 seconds left in regulation play, another big-time shot by Dom Preston of Riverside. This game was tied at 39, and then the high drama. Leading by 1 with 7 seconds left, Lakeland misses the free throw, and Riverside had a shot. Walt Deininger with the pull-up bomb as the clock went off. The shot falls, and pandemonium explodes throughout the CYC in Scranton as Riverside wins the Lackawanna League's Northern Division Championship in stirring fashion.
As their height to the fullest extent on this play, pounding the